It's recording. It is March 16th, Monday. Ooh, that is such a weird start to the day, right? Because I think I need to explain it first. Uh, kind of like what the behind was for everything. No trades. Didn't see anything dumb clear. But what was it? It was yesterday. It's like it's still hitting me that it's like okay, I took a bunch of good trades. That was last week, and so I just got to play the long game now. But it's like I'm watching a bunch of those inspirational TikTok videos and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, I know what I need to do. But Saturday night, stayed up really late. So last night I was like, okay, I'm in bed before midnight, which is about what I'm usually in bed by, most nights. It's warm as hell. Like you can't oh no, you can see it's green right now, that the box thing, that thing. Unfortunately, good thing we have central AC. Bad news, it only gets down to 70 Fahrenheit, which I love being cold in my room. But 70, yeah, I can adjust to it. It was 75 last night, and it just wouldn't get colder in here. So I'm laying on top of my sheets, watching TikTok. Boom, it's like 1 o'clock. I'm like dozing off. It's not bad, anyways. But then, boom, my roommate's not in the room, and I'm like, oh shit. Hopefully he's sleeping in somebody else's room. But I wake up 2:45. He got back. So I wake up, I'm tossing and turning. I'm like, I can't go back to sleep. Good thing I got melatonin literally bedside, so I can just grab two, go back to sleep. Terrible sleep. I skip my 8 a.m. because I'm like, nah, it's not a good day. It's not a good start. Boom. Then I have to bike to practice. And this sounds like a sad story. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Nope, nope. We're gonna do the review for today. So, um, coming into today, if I turn this off, coming into today, nah. Let's do it on MNQ. What we have been doing. Okay, get this off there. Okay. So I'm like, okay, boom. We have a low, we have a high. We missed some of those highs. And doesn't matter too much. But boom, we have this liquidity from last Monday. Swept it. We opened low, swept it, closed above. We're pushing up. I'm like, this is bullish. That's manipulation. I never actually put standard deviation on it. Oh, hmm, right there or right there. So I'm like, okay, I think this is bullish. Honestly, I like that as target, and then kind of just rebalancing this whole range, which is kind of about here. So I'm like, I like that as a target. I know we don't have to go all the way up to it, but I still like that as the target. So what do I have to see, right? Because I'd love to be in from down here from the reversal point. That's when I take the best trades. And that's when I recognize I take the best trades is when I'm in the reversal point. And so I'm seeing this. I'm like, okay, where do we need to hold to be bullish still? Okay, this is kind of just straight up. Okay, we have EQ sitting around here. I like this is the balanced price range. So market open. I can okay. If we pop it open, I'm looking for continuation long. Just take that high. If we sell it open, I'm looking for the bullish structure to hold. I'll be on the lookout for manipulation. Looking at Friday's high as objective for longs. And so I'm seeing like, okay, that's bounce price range. Okay, if we sell it open, I think some people saw this as the manipulation, but I'm like, I manipulation to rebalance this just to here. It could possibly be. It didn't look super clear to me, but I'm like, okay, if we sell it open, push down to here, then push back up, right? Push up, back to rebalance, then back up. Or we push down, sweep right here. No, I wasn't even thinking that. Boom, and then just continuation ons. But I'm like, okay, I want to see just a little bit more on each side. So coming into open, I'm like, okay, we have some of these low, we have this low. People saw this as manipulation, this move right here, and I'm like, I just don't see it exactly like that. So market open, boom, big wick down, We took liquidity. Okay. So we opened high, took that, low, took that. We swept there. And so I'm like, okay, this is technically we swept some of this. I could see us closing higher. We did that, but I'm like, I wanted to see more. I wanted to see us rebalance this range because I feel like this is too high in premium for me. But looking at this, I'm like, okay, that I don't see that as manipulation. We just swept out all of this, and now we're forming an order block, 15-minute order block. Like, okay, close higher, boom, really big close higher. Okay, I want to see this. We have the balance price range like right around here. I want to see us hold outside of this range. Okay, we're doing that. No entry right here. That would have been probably a good entry right here if this was a fair value gap, and this had pushed down and that had souped it in there and then closed above. I'm like, okay, boom. Okay, that's a pretty big closure for that candle. Okay, I'm like, this, I don't think this looks like the high. What do I need to see? Soup CISD. Soup. Okay, okay. Nope, nope. That's soup. Okay, that looks like a good CISD for shorts. This can't be the high. I don't see this as the we manipulated out these people. But where's we haven't taken liquidity, right? That's my main thing. We haven't taken liquidity to start this full reversal. This could just come down here to sweep this possibly out one more time and then push it higher. But I don't see this as, the top. Wick City, closure blow, big wicks. This is literally what the fuck moment where, holy heck, that was a really fast candle. Like, I legitimately, okay, saw it open, we opened line, I'm like, damn, okay, are we pushing down here? Nope. I blinked, snapped up. Like all the way up to here in like one tick. That's ridiculous. Uh would I've taken longs if it was slower? I could have possibly seen that above here, that change in the state just to take this high one more time. I think, yeah. I think I that was a possible option for a trade. Yeah, 1 to 2. But dude, this happened way too fast. And so I'm like, okay, boom. Is this manipulation? This looks more like the manipulation signature, right? And then where's 945? Right here. So that's the 945 candle. Okay, so we opened high. We swept, right? Okay, we manipulated out these people. No soup up there, but that, in the grand scheme of things, isn't the biggest thing. Get closure below here. I like shorts. But then again, I'm like, where's the liquidity sweep? Like, where's the sweep? It worked out down to here, down to balance this out, and then soup, CISD. That I can't take that. I can't take this after this action, right? Boom, we took the high. Okay, what the hell is going on in this action, right? If I'm taking this, my stop has to be there, and then my profit has to be. I'm like that. Even though it looks good, I don't like this because I feel like I'm in premium. I would love to get an entry down here, uh, but unfortunately that wasn't possible. And so now I'm like, okay, soup CISD. Okay, but what do I need? I need a liquidity sweep. Okay, we're not. That's not really what I saw here. Manipulation. I didn't see us, this Wix manipulation, but it's not dumb. It's not screaming at me. Um, and then I hopped off. Oh yeah, like before this. No, I hopped off like right here. So I didn't even see us come back down. And then now I have no idea what price is doing. That's another soup CISD to take the high one more time. Holy crap. Is that no that no soup at the high? It was souping at the high. Okay, yep. Damn, so we just had to soup the high and then now we're selling off. Where are we selling off to? I mean, we didn't take anything. And if we're closing down here, did I like market open low, maybe BPR down here? I mean, this looks bearish. This kind of looks like manipulation now. Um to send us lower. But what are we missing? Where's my liquidity sweep? Right? I need to see us at least get close. Or did ES? ES couldn't have no, ES didn't take it. No. I need to see us sweep that to do the big move down again. right? Okay, this is a rebalance, possible rebalance down here. I don't see this as the overall move. Pushing around at the low. Where is that low? I need to mark that out. Boom. Push back up, slamming it down. Okay. Okay, well, we just manipulated those people out, closed higher. Get me an entry. I like this for longs now. Because what we swept out market open, pushing back up to take this, rebalance this at least. Honestly, I still want higher though. Give me an entry. That's not it. That's not, that's not an entry for me. But that's about where I'd want to enter, right? Because if you're thinking, okay, that's the low, that's the high, yeah, but then we're holding off that. Ooh, damn, do we really take that? Fuck. No soup there. Soup there. Closure there. Not the greatest, but then I feel confident once we get this candle closure above. Soup, yeah. Okay, soup there, change the state there, holding that. Okay. I like the highs. Where are we? Oh, holy crap. Are we taking the low again? Where are we now? Holy crap. What a big range. But you see, I don't see anything dumb clear. I don't see my liquidity sweep to take shorts. And so what am I thinking? I'm thinking longs. Okay, what do I need to see longs? I want to see I want to see people manipulated. So then boom, we manipulate these people out, finding an entry here to write it up to here. Because I'm like, okay, where are we balanced? We already rebalanced that part. Rebalance there and then love the highs. Because if you're in from, let's just say you took this, right? You took that, your stop's there. Like, okay, that's not the greatest trade. I mean, that looks good, but it's kind of a janky trade. But yeah, I mean, this has kind of been a janky day. But looking at it now, like not the cleanest Monday, nothing in here really screaming at me. Especially because I'm like, okay, I need to see the point of the reversal, right? Okay, that cannot be right candles down here. There we go. Oh, okay, so that looks even more like it now. But I like finding entries here, right? Finding entries near the reversal point to then ride it up to points of interest and that stuff. So, I mean, yeah, not much. I mean, if you're missing that, I mean, failure swing, soup, changing the state there. I mean, these candles look jank. It's fried up to where I want to target this. I want to target the highs from Friday, right? I want us to see just I want to distribute higher. Not getting it. Don't know what's going on, but I mean, I feel better now seeing that okay, we manipulated out these people and then we're starting to push higher. Like if this is all I saw, like okay, I'm fine with that. But I'm just talking to talk now, and so I mean that's all that I got for today. Um yeah, nothing much. No trades. Would have been yeah, 10:45, yeah. I still would have stayed on, but I mean, that's kind of the thing to where I'm oh yeah, there's 11 o'clock. I took those where it's like, yeah, if I was able to stay on the charts all day long, I probably would take a trade every day, which would be great. Actually, no, literally is no downside because either you're taking more trades and then you're learning, or you're winning and you're learning with the winning. So I don't know. We're finally below 73 degrees. But I mean, this was Monday. Let's get it tomorrow. I will see you guys later.